Ow! Tell me something you know. Huh, 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 huh. Hey, great morning, ATL and the whole wide world. It's your man Jason Carey, Steph Tiller. It's the morning coffee Swig. ATL Next 100. Great morning, Steph.
Great morning, ATL and the whole wide world. Hey, that music made me feel like we coming out on stage and we got a little band or something behind us and they doing their thing.
We need to send this off to the bands to get them ready for these live shows. 2021, we got to get back to it. You know what day it is? It's Taco Tuesday. And Tata Tuesday indeed. It is Tata Tuesday. I am a fan of that day. I hope everybody else. I am definitely a fan of that day.
Look at his face. Yeah, hope everybody else.
I still make the same face. Still make the same face. From the time of a baby to now, still making the same face.
FOX is that face.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
Yep. I do know what that is. So, how was your money making Monday? How was it? Motivational Monday. It's also Motivational Monday. I was thinking about that yesterday. It's also a Motivational Monday. I don't know if anybody catches on to that because we also, the type show we do on Monday is different than the rest of the week. The rest of the week we might be on some monkeys, but on Monday we like trying to put that battery in your back and get you going. Now the rest of the week, oh Lord, great morning. I hope my mama ain't listening. I'm crazy. So
I know
how was your
my family?
You was a disgrace. How was your Monday? How was the Monday?
It was good. It started out for me going to the dentist.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good day.
I couldn't even come to school late. That was the best time to come to school late is when you just left the dentist and like you can't say nothing.
Well, that's a terrible prank
anyway,
for me. I could never stop talking. I had to talk when I get to school.
Whoa.
I gotta talk.
Too, so
I would have to.
I could never understand how people could do that all day long and fake like they can't talk. I knew they could talk. Chad, please. I got like 20 minutes of this just to see if I could get some snacks out of some folks. And no, I couldn't. I was never the kid that could act like my stomach was hurting. Let me see what else. I did the teeth. Okay, so about that, I noticed that in conversation with me, I'm like, everybody kept saying, you know, like, what you doing? Where you at? I'm like, oh, I'm at the dentist. You stay at the dentist. Yeah. Because I got one face. And you got one hole, big hole that's in it that's supposed to be filled with teeth. I don't think it looks good when they start to go missing. And you don't replace them. Or you don't clean them. If you got a face full of them, I think you should have them checked regularly.
You should take care of them. Take care of your chompers. Take care of them. What? I lost Monday. What did I do on Monday? Oh yeah, of course. No, of course. I got what's it called? You know, that's the day we record. So, you know, we had the boys, we got together yesterday and recorded a new episode. And it's just you just never know what's going to be said or done on that day.
I'm a piece of crap. I'm got to pick up that.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You got,
That's where I got to pick up at.
That's the last you said.
Yeah, I got to pick up from there.
You ain't. Yeah,
that's where I gotta pick up at.
Snow telling. You ain't here. Yeah, we ain't here. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta listen to all of. But I also tell people listen to the episodes because I have. You know, sometimes we reference old episodes, so people be like, "What are they talking about?" Because we be cracking up. It'd be an old joke. We be cracking up like, "Nah, you
inside joke."
If you Yeah, it was inside to listeners. If you're listening, you'll know. So,
right.
yeah, man. So new episode coming. So that'll be out by tomorrow. So you guys can check or later tonight. So y'all keep on. So it was good. It was good. It was good. I'm sure I had some business conversations. I don't know. Sometimes I'd be thinking about my day, and I'd be like,
I'd be like, fun part of my day. Well, it is in a sense, you know what I'm saying. But certain things I can't talk about, so I just don't even bring them up on the show.
Yeah, bring it up on the show. But I'm telling you guys that are listening, there's always something going on. I was telling somebody, I don't know who I was telling yesterday, but it's like that. Yeah, there's always, even if I'm sitting still, I want to be working. I want to be, I'm doing something. I'm thinking about something. I'm writing something. I'm putting something together. Because there's always, I'm telling you, right now, I can think of 15 things to do. So there's always something to do. When people are like, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'll be like, how are you not? How are you doing nothing?
Let me tell you. Last night, what I did was I came home and I called myself. I'm like, I'm going to get back to work and knock some of this stuff off my list. And I don't have anything to do come the weekend. Because I know the weekend is tied up into everything else. Mm-hmm. I got so exhausted at the thought. Knocked out.
It'd be like that though.
None of it. Yeah.
It'd be like that sometimes.
It was late anyway. It was already like 11, 12 o'clock. So I needed to be asleep. But I just,
Wait, you was about to try to start at 11 o'clock?
No, I was going to finish. I was just going to try to like get a cram session in. Just do everything I need to do. Just thinking I can hang up some loose ends and
trying to start at 11.
No, not starting, but tying up some loose ends. I had already started. I parked my car on the side of the road earlier that day, and did like 3 hours in the car, and that's a lot. You know how much you can get done in a parked car on the side of the road.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
3 hours.
Probably
3 hours.
Probably not
3 hours. Maybe somebody 3 weeks.
It's probably not safe, but I understand.
Steph will pull over anyway. On the side of the road, but I do pull over anywhere. I swear everybody did. They're like, "Where you at?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm on the side of the road between Maine and North."
Like, what? What you doing on the side of the road, guy? You get all that. Anyway. So I hope y'all enjoyed us just shooting the ish. It's Tuesday morning. We got to get into yesterday. We was shooting the ish and didn't do no news. So let's get into these Swig news. What you got for me this morning?
That means we owe y'all. We owe y'all rent. We owe you everything. All right, guys. I'm saying so. Swig news for today. I'm gonna start out with your president, of course. Your president has decided that he will do the stimulus bill. However, it will grant those for unemployment, because I know I haven't talked about it, and I'm sorry, y'all. I just didn't have any information. Nothing concrete, that is. He did say that he would extend the stimulus bill. It's really a CARE Act, because it's all grouped into that one bill, and then they're just deciding, what they want to call it. And in certain states, they're calling it different stuff. So we're going to say the pandemic extension for unemployment has been extended in most states for $300, in other states $400. But you're only qualified if you really had a job before then, and that was your primary source of income, or if you receive at least $100 in unemployment benefits already. And if they have some other things on there that's probably a little bit more in depth. If you want to check it out, definitely check that out about any about the unemployment extension. That is all I have for you guys. Like, I don't know, but they are saying that some states have already released funds, the $300 funds, dated back from 4 weeks ago. So I think you guys should receive like a lump sum or something like that. So expect that, or expect from here moving forward to receive an additional $300, maybe $400 on your on your unemployment income. So I'm not sure. They did say that you need to make sure that you're properly filing it correctly under the right things. I don't know. Make sure you're filing it correctly because you're gonna need it at the end of the day. All right, so moving right along. Also, Donald Trump has decided that he is going to fill those seats, to fill the seat for the Supreme Court, following the death of Ruth Bader and Ginsburg, Mrs. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. And the thing is, the two women that he chose, we kind of don't know a whole lot about them. So I think the tactic and what people are most frustrated about with Donald Trump right now is like, you putting us on two separate campaigns. We're already going through an election. We're in an election. And then you're trying to fill a seat and you have two candidates, which means we have to go and do background checks on both of these women, because he is promising that it's going to be a woman. His list is only these two women anyway. So it's like you're pulling out too many stops here, buddy. And at this point, when people start to realize that, it gets annoying, because it's like, all right, now you're trying to play on my attention. I mean, my what you call it?
Intelligence.
That part.
Yeah.
And people don't like that. Yeah, they don't like that.
Don't play them games.
Yeah. So that's the biggest problem, especially with the elderly community. It's like, okay, vote twice. Then you tell us we got early voting, and then they're get this. Okay, if you have an elderly aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever, mom, dad, that needs transportation, every state is required to have a transportation company. And most of them are off the record, and they're doing it for free, no charity money, no nothing. They're doing it out the kindness of their heart. So there are certain organizations that you can contact that will go and pick them up and take them in for early voting. And then there are some that are being paid by the government. Here in Tennessee, I know a couple of companies that are being paid by the government, and I know some people that are doing it by themselves. I know my mother is involved in this kind of thing some kind of way. I know she's like, oh, I'm taking these people, they're gonna vote and because we need to do early voting. She was in the comment section one day saying early voting is a must and yada yada yada. Y'all know my mom, she still feels strongly about something, you're gonna know about it. And so I know she's also doing something like that too, where they're picking up the elderly or people who just need transportation. Let's not cap on that. Those that need education,
voting,
those that need transportation. Yeah, early voting.
The voting and the voting polls and all. This job used to be like a seasonal job, but it's just voting and the whole political spectrum. This has become a full-time job. Like I hope a lot of people are volunteering to do this, but it's full time. Yo, they like the people that you gotta go out and register. Yes, I think yesterday was voter registration day. Is this week? It's this week. I'll pull it up. But National Voter Registration Day is this week. But it's big time. It's a big time deal, and I don't remember in my lifetime it being the energy behind it being like this, and since Obama went in the first time. So maybe we will see something. And it's not just for black people. I'm saying it's just in general. You just see an energy behind this voter registration and people organizing, and we're going to have voter parties, and it's crazy. So hopefully some of these initiatives that
I'm liking
we have working behind the scenes is going to work.
Yeah, I'm seeing more people that's normally behind the scenes. I'm seeing them come forth. Like even in the celebrity world, you got Tina Knowles. Tina Knowles never says anything. Like Beyonce mom, we know we can count on one hand how many she didn't have. She'll never say anything, but she's got a whole campaign. And in that campaign, they are like what movement? Because everything is not a campaign. It's just transition into a campaign. And I first read
transition
to a campaign. All right, so check this out. Now I know y'all might not want to hear this, but a white Utah police officer has been charged with felony assault after he ordered his police dog to attack a man who had his hands up. They were called for domestic violence. The man was unarmed. And this was back in April 24th this year. And he had his hands raised up due to commands, and then he asked the man to get down. But then he also ordered his K9 to attack the man. And when he did it, he said the word hit. Hit, in other words, is another word for attack. Okay? So he ordered the dog to actually, and he was telling the man, stay down or you're gonna get bit and da 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 da. But the man was vocal. Guys, this is a valuable lesson. It is okay. You have a right to freedom of speech. Don't feel like because get down, put your hands up means shut up. No, that means, okay, officer, I'm obeying your commands. So he is down on the ground and he's vocal. He says, sit down or you want to get bit. And he was like, officer, I'm down due to your commands. And the dog is like attacking him. The man is screaming and hollering, why are you letting your dog bite me? I'm down. My hands are up. Da, 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 da. Yeah. The first thing he says to him is get on the ground or you're going to get bit. Get on the ground. Get on the ground or you're going to get bit. Yeah. This is serious.
Psychological evaluations.
He was screaming, why are you biting me? And I'm already on the ground, yada, yada. And this is the kicker. I'm going to tell you how evil this situation is in Utah. But it's not like Salt Lake City Police Department. Salt Lake City, period. It's like one of the top racist places ever. We know that. Okay? But,
is it?
One of the things that he did that was the most evil thing that I thought was not even to command him to fight him, but after the dog got through chewing him up, he said, good boy. What? Good boy.
Word?
So, yeah.
And was this body cam footage?
Oh, yes. They got it all. See, I think the reason
the question is,
this is continuing... I think the reason that this kind of behavior is continuing because not many people speak up about it, and they don't attorney fees. They don't have, and they're nervous and they're scared of losing because of the law that protects the law and not us as civilians.
Who's scared to lose? Who's scared though? Who's scared of losing? You saying
Black
that
people. Or civilians, or whoever you need to talk about, but I'm talking about black folks. I think we're scared to complain or write in statements to police departments and say, hey, this is what happened to me. We don't turn enough dirty police officers in. If they let us go, we feel like, all right, he let me go. It ain't gonna never happen to me again. That's that. We don't foul.
Oh, you're saying that even the ones that have happened in the past, because I feel like it's like this influx of it happening right now, but the ones that happened in the past, I got through safe. Yeah, because we all got a story. Like, I didn't report what happened to me. Like, we all got a story. So I see what you're saying. Like, the things that have been said to me or how we've been treated, it's par for the course. This brown skin, I got the complexion for the for the flexing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the saying is. Yeah.
But it's like once we make
it
home, that's enough for us.
Yeah.
And I don't think it should be that way. I don't think it should. And that's not a reward. That's not a reward. Your rights have been violated. And 9 out of 10, the same thing that happened to you happened to someone else. And someone else is possibly in jail because of this same individual's negligence and just
foolishness. The way they are. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't deserve to be in jail. They did come out for domestic violence, but dang, what you sicking the dog on the man for? And then you can't protest in Idaho because Idaho is like Salt Lake City. You will be salt. You go trying to protest over there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not where you could expect justice. But justice is happening there. That's the crazy part about it. Is justice is happening there. They probably like, y'all ain't gonna put us with them. We got enough going on over here. We do us. All right. So next story, moving right along. Texas police have found a woman chained to a bed and another female victim dead, burning in a car. And this happened last night. So detectives, they were on a manhunt. They're on a manhunt right now. But for a man, now this is the thing. These women, it's two women. One of them was chained to the bed, and the body of her friend was outside in a car that was already set on fire. So she's dead, and then the other woman is in the house chained to a bed. And this happened in Liberty County, Texas. So they were lured there by a guy, 59 years old. His name is Jose Morin Sorano. And yeah, this is, I don't know what's in the news right now, but if these two stories are the less of the evils, we got a lot to do. But the girl was in, of course she was distressed, chained up to the bed with her ankles tied up, just tied up. They were there, okay, to clean the house. Women. We talked about handgun possession yesterday. We talked about self-defense classes on the Single Moms Network. We have talked about this numerous of times. Do not wait until you are in a position that you have no control over and you cannot get out of. These women were there to clean a house. Now, they cleaned this house a couple of times, and then the guy supposedly had nude pictures of one of the women. So he said that he would delete them if she came to property. And this is what the news outlet is. Her and her friend, they went to this place. Next thing you know, there's a news article, and it's all over the news that one of them is chained to a bed. Obviously, she had been sexually assaulted, and then the other that had escaped was in a car outside. Now, this story, I kept going over it in my head, like, okay, if you escaped and you went outside, whose car is being set ablaze? Like, whose car was on fire? And I'm thinking that it was just her way of trying to get a loose and run it, go jump in the car real quick, so she can call 911, because there was a frantic call 911 from one of these two ladies. 9 times out of 10, it was from the friend who was in the car, hiding in someone's car just to get away. This sounds like a case of Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger, one of the
Jason,
a monster, a real live boogeyman a boogeyman in Texas. Y'all need to get a hold of y'all residents. I don't know what's going on. Bath salts was a thing of the past. I know they're not back.
Sounds like they're back.
Drug testing these people. Don't they sound like they're back? They sound creepy and crazy. But so okay, I'm going over my time right now. But those are some of your top swings. Of course, I will be coming back to let you guys know at the top of the hour about Ellen DeGeneres and her whole situation, about the allegations that she had going on. And Mrs. Jack K from 227, she has some very strong remarks about reparations, and I definitely want to talk and chat about that as well. And the beta storm has finally made its landfall, and it has a record-shattering season, and I'll tell you guys more about that as well. Yeah, I don't got no good news today. I don't have any good news today. Terrible.
Yeah. I say, I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. But when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. My girl the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit. Put the perks down and picked up the jiggers. Tommy in the Tommy Hill, figure. Tommy hit and Tommy Hill, figure. I'm nice when I'm high off the pills, I'ma with her. I don't smoke skunk, but tonight I'm getting stuck with it. Pour the codeine up and put some Molly in the cup with it. I know she a freak, she gon' with it. She my Velcro, guess I'm stuck with her. I dive in it like a sailor, I love to nail her. Addicted to her paraphernalia, I had to tell her. I see it like a fortune teller. Yo ex nigga did good, I could do better. Bad bitch from the woods, I think she a hunter. She a killer and a eater, she a Jeffrey Dahmer. I can tell when she in the feelings, I could read her like a book. No take no beretta, effing on me, am I understood? Yeah. I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. But when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. My girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit.
My brother point out and she a baby. Once I heard that I'm a savage, once I get up, I own her. She got swag, I got cash, so I want her. See this 4-5 in my pants, put on your with your own, bro. Shorty, she a rider with the geezer on. And shorty, I'm a daughter with no semen on me. If we got a problem, we get rid of homie. Put 50,000 in your pocket, we gon' get the money. I'm the definition of a bandit. Took your heart from out his hands and still ain't saying honest. Some new killers in my circle you done ran with. Like this dirty 38, this bitch damaged. Poppin' Willis, 4K Trey car when you land with it. I let you drive inside my bros where they been laying with it. I wrote this I open up a can with it. Like the stove, I make it jump without my hand in it.
I don't need no Molly to be savage. When I'm on that Molly, I feel savage. She the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her. I'm the definition of a bandit. I don't need no Molly to be savage. But when I'm on the Molly, I feel savage. My girl, the definition of a bad bitch. Stole her heart. I'm the definition of a bandit.
If you wanted to, these expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both, I don't wanna choose. And I'm quick, cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't with you. I'm a boss, you a worker. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a about who in front of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. We're breaking as hard as me. I don't bother with these. Don't let these bother me. They see pictures, they say ghosts. I'm who they tryna be. Look, I might just chill in some babe. I might just chill with your boo. I might just spill on your babe. My feel like a lake. He wanna swim with his face. I'm like, okay. I let him get what he want. He buy me East Saint Laurent and the new whip. When it go fast as a horse, I got the trunk in the front. I'm the hottest in the street. Know you probably heard of me. Got a bag and fix my teeth. Hope you know it ain't cheap. And I pay my mama bills. I ain't got no time to chill. Think these be mad at me. They baby father wanna build. Say, little, you can f with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick cutting off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't with you. I'm a boss, you a worker. I make bloody moves. If you you get popped. You a goofy, you a op. Don't you come around my way. You can't hang around my block. And I just check my account. Turns out I'm rich. I put my hand above my hip. I bet you dip, he dip, she dip. I say, I get the money and go. This is hot like a stove. My glitter is gold. Tell that little play her role. I just a rope and no rolls. I just came up in a rave. I need to fill up the tank. No, I need to fill up the safe. I need to let all these know they none to say. I go to dinner and steaks. Only the real can relate. I used to live in the peace. Now it's the crib with the gay. Rolly got charms, the life frosted flakes. Hard to let these know. Just in case these forgot. I just wanna check the mail. Another check from all the dots they low. You can f with me if you wanted to. These expensive, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the school, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick cutting off, so don't get comfortable. full. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't with you. I'm a boss who a worker. I make bloody moves. Bloody moves. Bloody moves.
Bloody moves. Blood. Yo, welcome back to the Morning Coffee Swig. ATL Next 100, Jason Carey, Steph Tiller. She said, I just a rove and a rove. A rove and a rose. She said that now. A rove. Is that right? Arrive?
No, I've been telling you I can't do this. Like I know I already
is arrived? Arrived?
Arroved.
A rove?
I just
a
rolled
rove
up
is
in
not
a
a word.
Maybe she said I just rolled up in a rove.
No. She said I rove in a rove. I was listening intently this time. Because there's words in the mix in there. I was listening. A rove and a rose is what she said.
I just couldn't listen to the way that she spoke at first, but this is when Cardi B was like super, super dope and hot to me. Even though it was hard for me to listen to her talk in interviews, I wanted to hear her spit.
I mean, she rolled the beat in there, but it's just it's a couple things in there.
Rolled in a rove. And she said what she said, that boy.
No,
a rolled in a
I can't do it. Well, I be on them words. I be on them words. What's that? What'd you say? Say it again. What is that? So, because I'm a lover of words and we speak for a living, I like to give you guys a word of the day. So let's get into it. Speaking of that,
shall we?
Today's word is an adjective. Operose. Operose. A-P-E-R-O-S-E. Meaning tedious or worrisome. Tedious or worrisome. Operose comes from the Latin operosus, which has the meaning of diligent, painstaking, or laborious. That word combines opera, meaning activity and effort or work, with osis, the Latin equivalent of the English os and aus suffixes, meaning full of or abounding in. So that gives you a whole history on this word. In the mid-16th century, the word was used to describe people who are industrious or painstaking in their efforts. Painstaking in their efforts. Somebody that's really, I think I would be operose at one time in the 16th century. But about a century later, the word was being applied as it is more commonly today as an adjective describing tasks and undertakings requiring much time and effort. I think I could use this word. Things that take a lot of time and effort, things that I ain't doing that. I don't want to. I ain't this operose task that you got for me to do today. I'm not doing it because it's going to take a lot of time, and I ain't got that kind of time in my life. Which yesterday I opted out of something that was operose. So let's put this in a sentence. Reading this biography reminded me that Lawrence's prose, though old-fashioned and a bit operose, is full of beautiful things. The second was, after several operose months of the tear out and build up process, Brandon Stupka, the one who has been working on the remodel project, has finally opened his doors for business. Several operose months. Yep, that's it. That sounds like I'll be using this word. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'll be adding this word into my everyday language. I honestly really do be using some of these words that I'll be giving to you guys. I actually use these words in a regular sentence. Whether somebody else knows what I mean or not, I don't care. I don't want to change for them. I'm saying it. And it's not because I'm trying to sound smart. It's like, oh, that's just another word. It's a better word to use there. Or it's something I gotta really drive my meaning home. I want to use that word. Like bunkum is a fantastic word. I love bunkum. That was a fantastic word.
I was bunkum a whole week.
Stentorian. Operose. Yeah, operose is a fantastic word. So I think I'll be using this. So anyway, we want to motivate you guys to use these words in your everyday language. Speaking of motivation, let's get motivated, Steph! I think they like that part of the day.
You are looking for that morning motivational starter pack to get you up, prepared, and ready to take on this day. Well, as I tell you guys each and every day, there's a hero that lives inside of you. Someone who's special, someone who wants you to do something great with your life, someone who wants you to do creative work, someone who wants you to be the change in the world that you wish to see today, and that you can never be too distracted that you forget who you truly are, because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You.
Because the only person that's stopping you from living your best and most greatest life is who? You. Do it for yourself. That's the morning motivation starter pack. That's how I'm starting out. Do it for yourself. For you. Because if you don't do it for you, no one else is going to do it for you. We talk about, the determination that it takes to do certain things. We talk about alleviating and shedding unnecessary energies and relationships that are meaningless and no longer serves us. We talk about all of that. But we're talking to you. I'm talking to you so that you can be able to do these things, because I can't do them for you. I can't make a decision for you from way over here, from behind the computer screen. I can't make the decision over the cell phone. If you're listening in on the TuneIn app, if you're listening on iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening in from, I can't do that. I can't make that decision for you. Certain decisions have to be made by you. You have to understand, when you are working on yourself and it's for yourself, you say, I'm working on myself, for myself, by myself. No matter what it takes, this is for myself. I'm doing it. I'm working on myself. And be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because when you do it for yourself, I'm going to tell you something about pushing yourself and doing it for yourself, is that accountability, responsibility, and determination and will that you have when you're working on yourself, and then you're not getting the help that you need, or you're not getting help and distractions and opinions from other people. That's motivation within itself right there. You don't really need people at that point. You're reporting to you. I'm reporting to duty to self. Every day I report to self, because when I work on me, again, that me working on me is for me. Now, if you decide that you like it, what this build up that I'm building, and you decide that it's something that somebody that you would like to talk to or be in constant contact with, then maybe I am for you. But when you're working on you, you got to understand that you're working on you for you, so you won't be for everybody. And you need to be okay with that. They need to be totally fine with you. They need to be okay. The busier you are working on you, you don't even worry about who's not for you. I'm not saying go into this thing even with even thinking about who you're not going to be for, because that doesn't matter. As long as you for you, other people will see that and they will gravitate towards that. I would want people to more so gravitate towards me by law of attraction. You are what you think about. You attract what you think about. Your focus is normally the things that you think about most is what you attract in life. So if you're thinking about the negatives all the time, none of the positives, if you're thinking about what could happen or what could go wrong in a situation, guess what? There's a domino effect of things that could go downhill very fast. But if you think about the opposite of that, what if everything go right? What if they do respect who I am, respect what I do, respect how far I've come, respect where I'm going? That's the kind of people you want to attract. That's the kind of attraction and the energy that you need to be trying to attract for yourself. But you got to do it for you. I can't do it for you. I can't help you in that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get over that fear, and that to me is an inability to see beauty within. And you couldn't possibly see other people for who they are if you can't see your beauty within, because it starts with you. You got to judge you. Don't let anybody else feel like they can judge you. You judge you, and you say, this is my inventory tape. This is what I've been doing. I've been an energy vampire. I have been taking and pulling at people because I was not secure with who I am. Accountability. I'm accepting that. I need to change that about myself. I want to be equal to my friends and family and those that care, love about me, and I come in constant contact with on a daily basis. I don't want to suck the life out of them because I'm not healthy within and I'm not right within. I have not accepted who I am. My life is much bigger than that. I'll accept that accountability, take that on the chin, and work on yourself. That's when you really enjoy constructive criticism from people, because you are taking accountability for some things. You know. We may not know, or we may consense it, and I may not know you, and I may not know your situation, but I do know, if you know it's some things that you need to work on, you can kind of clear that part of the things to do list first before you go worrying about anything else. That's most important. You are the most important. Do that for you, though. Do it for you. Don't even worry about other people. Don't worry about what nobody else got going on and what I'm talking about. Do it for you. You matter. You matter most. And that is your morning motivation starter pack from your girl Steph this morning. I just kind of wanted to tap into that because I always say certain things, but yeah, about, doing things and not focusing on other people and really focusing on yourself and trying to get you right, trying to get this thing in life right, because life is not easy. It's going to continue to go, and it may spiral out of control, and that's fine. But you have to get you together first. If you center you, everything else will fall in line. That means you're in your own lane and you can control your own destiny. And there it is, your morning motivation starter pack.
To all my dreamers that still believe in dream the way that I believe in dreams, continue to chase your dreams and chase your dreams until you get tired. And when you get tired of chasing your dreams, you chase them some more, and some more. And if you're scared to do it anyway.
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's time for ATL weather and other random shit.
And other random, yeah. Hey, man. Hey. Ooh. Little dance for those that watching. Anyway, great morning, ATL. Happy Taco Tuesday. You know what that music means. Yeah. It's the first day of fall, man. First day of fall. So, some of y'all were introduced to goosebumps this morning. Introduced to a little bit of goosebumps. Depends on where you're living. Currently 53 degrees. And mostly sunny as the sun rises. So with the temperature. But just gradually only hitting 63 degrees by lunch. So many of you will be in your hoodies, cardigan sweaters, your office sweaters, long socks, whatever. Y'all will be in that all the way through lunch. But it's not cold. It's not cold. It's cool-ish. It's not cold. All your people from further down south, you're like, oh, it's cold outside. I'm like, bruh, it's not cold. This football weather. It's not cold. Football practice weather. Standing at the bus stop weather. You put on a jacket. It's cool. It's nothing. Anyway, because you will see a high of 71 degrees today. 71 degrees. So it's gonna warm up. 71 degrees. No rain in the forecast. Plenty of sun. Great day to still get out there. Although it's the first day of fall, still a great day to get out there and ride your bikes. Don't go straight to leather jackets, you mother Hubbards. I hate y'all. Like, just don't go straight to, like, people like, it's cold. They got on full turtlenecks and all that, man. It's gonna be, you gonna burn out. That's what it is. You about to burn out. You gonna burn up. Don't do it. Not yet. Fall fashion, I love it. You know me. I love fall fashion. But slow down. That's all I'm saying. So, slow down, chill out, ATL. Chill out is how I'm gonna end that now. And our random city weather report comes from, in honor of this weird weather, comes from peculiar Missouri. Peculiar Missouri is a real word. Peculiar is a tough word to say, I think, sometimes, if you say it fast. Peculiar is the perfect word for this weather we're experiencing. Currently 58 degrees in Peculiar and mostly sunny, but the clouds are coming. About 11 a.m. Expect nothing but darkness, everyone. Darkness. So that's pretty strange. You'll look to the sky and be like, that's peculiar. That'll happen at that time. Indeed it is, but the temperature will continue to rise, hitting a high of 78 degrees today. So, which is strange in itself that Missouri is warmer than ATL. Speaking of peculiar. Anyway, you strange bunch of people, stay peculiar, Missouri. Stay peculiar. And that is your ATL and Random City Weather Report, a segment created and delivered by the Morning Coffee Swig. If you hear it anywhere else, best believe they copied that.
Copy that.
Ooh. Yeah, they, you know.
Shenanigans.
Ain't no telling. What time is it? Yeah, it's a good time for us to get ready to go on break. We're gonna go on break. We're on time though. We're in a good space. And that was actually a better segue to go into random facts today, but I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be back. You know what it is. The Edge is coming up, and second hour we got Top Swigs and Coffee Talk. Your favorite coffee. What we gonna talk about today? I don't know. It's the Morning Coffee Swig. Jason Carey, Steph Two.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances, finessing on them with some counterfeits, but now I'm counting this. Parmesan where my accountant lives. In fact, I'm down in this. You say with my boo babe tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, I can buy your Westie world with my base stuff. I know that it's good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds? I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down. We playing Tetris. AM to the PM, PM to the AM phone. Eat up your per diem. You just gotta hate them phone. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes phone. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. 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 Who that thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the off my stage, I'm the same man. Get the off my, that ain't right. I make a play blowing up your whole life. I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural, I wanna feel some stretch marks. Still it take you down right on your mama couch in polo sock. Hey, this is way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Obama just page me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey, I stay modest about it. Hey, she elaborated. Hey, this that great poop on that AV on that TED Talk. Hey, watch my soul speak. You let the meds talk. Hey, if I kill an it won't be the alcohol. Hey, I'm the realest after all. Tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Tell them sit down. Be humble. 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 Sit down.
Yeah. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Yeah. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young, been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me.
We was lurking on her, ain't show no mercy on her. We was going back to back, we put a curfew on her. It was dark clouds on us, but that was perfect for us. We know you always crash and burn, but it was working for us. Let my tent to V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well. Millions off from retail, once again I prevail. Knew that was over from the day I dropped my pre-sale. Hold up, let the beat build. See me in the street still. I've been fighting battles up a steep hill. They gave my road dog 12, it was a sweet deal. And I've been riding solo trying to rebuild. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me. Look, under no condition would you ever catch me slipping. Motorcaded shooters plus the Maybach chauffeur driven. If they catch me with it, don't send me off to prison. Judge ain't sympathizing, court don't show forgiveness. Engine in the Lambo drowning out the music. Sip Dior with the flowers, 5 gold Cubans. Champagne while I shop, hope I splurge foolish. Closing escrow twice this month, both commercial units. Damn, I wish my nigga Fast was here. How you died 30-something after banging all them years? Grammy nominated, in the sauna shedding tears. All this money, power, fame, and I can't make you reappear. But I'll wipe them though. We just embrace the only life we know. If it was me, I'd tell you to live your life and grow. I tell you finish where we started, reach them heights, you know. And gas the V12 to the pipe and smoke. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had to pray to Almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up out the mud, you can't imagine it. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest. Young been focused on my check. Got a new coupe wrapped around my neck. Tryna put the water on my potato. I got killers to the left of me. Another $1 million bill, that's just some regular. See my granny on the jet, some shit I never forget. Next day we flew to Vegas with my Boomer Connects. We break bread, we ain't new to success. Blade music and best. Enterprise, take lucrative steps. Cold game, but I knew it was chess. As a youth in the set, learn the game, you a student at best. But it's a couple things you can expect. Look, just like money, no money, the shooters respect. Other shooters, we was both, don't want my crew on your neck. I'm on the freeway in the drop, it got me losing my breath. I do the dash with the blues on the deck.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This one right here. Dedicate this one right here to everybody out there. You dig? Check it out. Now I ain't tryna be the greatest. I used to hate hip-hop. Yep, because the women degraded, but Too Short made me laugh. Like a hypocrite, I played it. A hypocrite, I stated, though I only recited half. Omitting the word cursing, I wouldn't say it. Me and Dog couldn't relate till the I dated. Forget my favorite word for hers and hers alike, but I learned it from a song I heard and sorta liked. Yeah, further ice and glamorized drug dealing was appealing, but the block club kept it from in front of our building. Gangsta rap based filmings became the building blocks for children with leaking ceilings, catching drippings with pots, coupled with compositions from Pac. Not as it was written in the mix with my realities and feelings, living conditions, religion, ignorant wisdom, and artistic vision. I began to jot, tap the world and listen. It dropped. My mom can't feed me, my boyfriend beats me. I have sex for money, the hood don't love me. The cops wanna kill me, this nonsense built me, and I got no place to go. They bomb my village, they call us killers. Took me off they welfare, can't afford they healthcare. My teacher won't teach me, my master beats me, and it hurts me. I had a ghetto boy bop, a Jay-Z boycott, cause he said that he never prayed to God, he prayed to Gotti. I'm thinking godly, God guard me from the ungodly. But by my 30th watching, the streets is watching, I was back to giving props again, and that was bothering. But it's uncomfortable as the untouchable, touching you. The theme songs that tussle to seem wrong, but these songs was coming true, and it was all becoming cool. I found a condom on the ground that Johns were coming to, and thought what constitutes a prostitute is the pursuit of profit. Then they drop it, the homie in a suit, pat her on the butt, then rock it. It seems I was seeing the same scene, adopted, prevalent in different things, with the witnesses indifferent to stop it. They said don't knock it, mind your business. His business is a mind, and that pimpin' got it. They took my daughter, we ain't got no water. I can't get higher, that cross on fire. We all got suspended, I just got sentenced, so I got no place to go. They threw down my gang sign, I ain't got no hang time. Talk about my sneakers, poisoned our leader. My father ain't seen me, turn off my TV, cause it hurts me so. So through the Grim Reaper, sickle sharpening, Macintosh marketing, all you feel arguing, Brazilian adolescent disarmament, Israeli occupation, Islamic martyrdom precise. Yeah, laser got it targeting, oil for food bartering, terrorist organization harboring, saying camouflage army men, CCF sponsoring, world conquering, telephone monitoring, Louis Vuitton modeling, pornographic actress honoring, string theory pondering, bulimic vomiting, Catholic priest fondling, preemptive bombing, and Osama and Obama them. They breaking in my car again, deforestation and overlogging in Hennessy and hypnotic swallowing, hydroponic coughing in. All the world's ills, sitting on chrome 24-inch wheels like that. They say I'm infected, this is why I injected. I had it aborted, we got deported. Molotov got spyware, that I can't lie here, but I got no place to go. I can't stop eating, my best friend's leaving. My pastor touched me, I love this country. I lost my earpiece, I hope y'all hear me, cause it hurts me so. Oh, it hurts me so. Oh, it hurts me so. Oh,
it hurts me so. Oh, yo. Welcome back. It's the Morning Coffee Swig. Jason Carey, Steph Tiller, ATL Next 100. Man, I absolutely love that record. Hurts Me So. That was by Lupe Fiasco. Play some Kendrick Lamar. It's funny. The reason we play some of those songs though, because the big debate yesterday, all over the internet, was because Lupe responded to a tweet. Somebody tweeted Lupe versus, or is Kendrick Lamar better than, who's better, Kendrick Lamar or Lupe Fiasco? And Lupe responded like Lupe, but anyway, it moved on and people went crazy and this became a debate. And it's a tough one because I love them both. They got some but Lupe is rap goals for many people. Lyricism goals. Now, Kendrick is probably a better, I mean, as an artist and like something that you want to watch and see for some people. I opened up for Lupe a long time ago, man. I opened up for Lupe. It wasn't that long time. It wasn't that long. He was sick as a dog. He had the flu and did an incredible show. But, yeah. Lupe is dope. Is dope, especially early Lupe. He got into his other lane and made some records that people like. I don't even know what you're talking about now. He got too complex for people, but you got to listen to the rhyme. All right, listen to the rhyme. Really listen. That last song, Hurt Me So, as complex, and listen to the story, or go online and listen to Switch. It's crazy. Anyway, moving on. Every day I'm telling you something I'm thinking about, and that was part of my edge, I guess. No, not really. But every day I'm gonna tell you something that I'm thinking about, something I've been feeling, something I've seen, or maybe have experienced, and it's what has me on the edge. Let's get into that. So this one is a lot of people. Oh, David in there talking about Lupe Fiasco. How do I say this one? It's kind of, I mean, I don't know if it's advice or I don't know if it's just, but it's a thought. It's a thought. Go find what you need. Is what I'm saying. Go attain whatever. Go get what you need. And when I say that, my whole life has been like it's low to your question, Johnny, but my whole life has been a quest to go find or to attain what I need. And when I say what I need, I'm talking about happiness. I need to enjoy. I was about 16 years old, and I was like, I'm not gonna have a job. I'm not gonna do no job that I don't have fun. If I'm not having fun, I'm out. If I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I'm going to stop. And now I'm on this quest I'm looking ahead. I'm on this quest for hobbies because I don't have any hobbies because everything it was a hobby. I turned it to a job or a hustle or made some money from it. So it's like, all right, what do you do for quote unquote fun? Now my life is fun. So this is the thing. I don't have anything that's off beat for fun. My entire life is fun. But I think a lot of times people get caught in this what I have to do. And when they're caught in what I have to do, you miss out on what you need. Because if you don't have what you need, you're no good to anybody else. Like this stresses you out because you don't like doing it, but you have to do it, so you're stressed out. And now when you go talk to the person that you like or love or people you want to be around, you're not a joy to be around because you're stressed out about some dumb shit over here. And I think that we get so caught up in what we have to do, we miss out on what we want to do. And we also think that things are hard to obtain or things are hard to get involved in. Like, what are you interested in? Like, what really, like, really gets what keeps your attention? You might be into any given thing. Like, I had a partner that used to rhyme, and he stopped rhyming, I think, based on his spouse. And I was like, bro, it's in you. Like the creative juices, he'd been doing it his whole life. It was in him. And although he wasn't trying to put out an album and go tour and be a rapper, I was like, but you like to rhyme. And you're a creative, and you got this creative energy is in you, and it's got to go somewhere. Where's the law of energy? You cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred. That's law of physics. That energy gonna go somewhere. That's why I'm so high strung, because I played sports my whole life. The energy got to go somewhere. So y'all get it. Y'all get my energy. But back to what I was saying. Go get what you need all the time. Like that's in people, that's in friends. Like, shave it all off, man. Like, that's all the stuff that you don't need. Get rid of it, man. Or it's not that important. Be like, oh yeah, that's over there, but that ain't that important. This is important because I need this. I need this to be happy. I need this to be fed. I need to feed this thing that's in me. Whatever it is that's in you, feed it. Because that's just gonna make you a better person. That's gonna make you a joy to be around. I'm extremely happy all the time. You know why? Because I always got what I need. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna go get it. And if you ain't it, you in the way. Get out of my way, because I'm gonna go find what I need, because I take care of me. Because if I'm straight, then everybody around me is straight. If I'm straight, everybody around me is straight. If I'm not, I'm not a joy to be around. If I'm missing something, beat it. You ain't gonna want to be around me. I'm telling you, it's not all this you get out of Jason ain't gonna be there. So if I'm missing something, that's kind of way to get to me. Be like, hey, what you need right now? Somebody ask me what you need right now. Not what can I do for you. I think a better question to ask me is what you need right now. What you need? Do you need to sit down and watch a football game? Do you need to go on a trip? Do you need to go? You need to get in some of the water? Do you need to go fast? Because you got a need to go fast. Do you need to go do something extreme? You want to need to go high? You need to jump off something? You need to break something? What you need right now, so I can get that to you, so you can get back to you. That's real. That's me. Go find what you need. That's what has me on the edge today, man. Because I've been around people who can't find what they need, or haven't gone to get what they need, or don't know what they need. And you gotta figure that out, because I think that'll make you a better person. Go get what you need. That's what has me on the edge. Whew. Steph, how you feel?
Yeah.
How you feel about
I
what you
think
need?
so too. I think, you know, you got to find those things that make you tick, because if I'm not a 100% Steph, I promise you don't want to be in my presence, because I'm not going to give you that full effects. And then I look even more wish-washy and crazy because I'm going through something and I know that I am. So I'm coming around you with this negative energy or without being 100% Steph. So I'm not even giving you the proper experience, or if we're just meeting, the proper introduction. I may should have stayed home, because those first impressions are sometimes terrible, or you're just going to attract that and something make it happen. Your day could go downhill because you already started out not 100% anyway. So first time somebody say something to you, you're just ready, you know.
And it sounds, that thing is, I always say, we've been saying since the beginning of this season that the first lessons are the best were the best lessons. And that thing sounds so simple. Find what you need, but I mean, it's a simple thing, but it's huge, and you could see it in the world. The world is like right now. We didn't really need Trump. The things that the energy that he created. He might be a great dude prior to this. I don't know, but the energy that he created, the country didn't need it. So now the country is sick. You see what I'm saying? The country didn't need that. Now the country is sick. It's direct. It's a direct cause and effect, and you can see it. That like it's in the universe. It's just like that. If you don't have what you need, plants need water and sunlight. They don't get that, what they gonna die? What they gonna do? They gonna die. You get what you need. And I ain't talking about. It could be as simple as food, but it's really just science. Get what you need, and you gotta feed beyond food and water and sleep, the things, the basic things that you need for this body to work. There are other things that you need. You need things that stimulate your mind. You need the right people around you, like man and woman, whatever it is. You need to be. You might need man. You might need to be around women, like as a man. And I ain't talking about being promiscuous. I'm just saying you just might need to be around the company of women. Be like, I'm like that when I go to an event and there's too many dudes. I got to dip. And I ain't there to pick up no chicks. It's just like it's way too many dudes in here, cuz. Way too many dudes. I'm gonna go somewhere else where I can look at beautiful women in there. They smiling, everybody laughing. I can tell. I can joke and move around. Like if I ain't in that, I'm like I'm out, cuz I'm about to be on this wall looking at all these hard legs. This is not happening. I'm out. So again, that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? What you need. So
no lie. I'm the same way
that's
when it comes to things like that. But I can just tell, like, energy. I'm a big person. I'm big on energy. So I can feel what the mood or the mode of people are before we even start talking. And I'm also an alleviator. I believe in not even starting the conversation so it can go left field. If I feel it, I'm going that way. I'm just out of here. I'll stay in the bathroom. I'll be on the phone, and I don't care where I'm at. I'll be playing Words with Friends. Anything to just, I'm out. Matter of fact, I left something in the car.
Out.
That's what I did. I left something in the car. Y'all can stay. Be right back.
Yeah, man. We extended that edge, but I think that's a good conversation. I think it's a good conversation. I hope you guys got something out of that and can dissect your own self and be like, man, what you need? I need to be fresh. That's another thing. I need some sneakers. I need a new suit. Get what you need. Yo, one last thing. Like, I get a feeling when I haven't been home in a certain amount of time. Like, it'll be one day I wake up, I'll be like, I need to go see my mom. I need to go see my pops. I need to see my sisters. It's a feeling. I'm like, I'm not right. I'm off balance. I'll be like, I've been going too long. All right, time to go. Like, I don't have a date that I'm going. It's just like,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's time. And I can feel it. And guess what I do? Get in the car and drive. I'm going home. And then when I get them, I'm good. I'm like, whew, I got that time around them, and I'm good, and I can be gone for another 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes. So anyway, speaking of what you need, we need to support small businesses. Small businesses matter, and local businesses matter. So we like to give y'all a local swig. We didn't do it yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead, although we're over that time, I'm going to go ahead and get into that. What you got for our local swig?
All right, real quick, today's local swig is going to be brought to you by El Rey del Taco. Several different locations. This one here is in Atlanta, Georgia. They are now, as of today, on AJC, on the Winner's Choice and all of that. They have the best tacos. So a place to have your great old Taco Tuesday would be at El Rey del Taco. Let's see about their contact information. 770-986-0032. The hours of operations right now is Monday through Sunday, actually 7 days a week. Closing at 1 a.m. all the way up until Thursday. So Monday through Wednesday, they close at 1 a.m. Thursday, 1 p.m. the following day, and then Friday, that's crazy, and then Fridays they close at 2 a.m. as well as Saturday, and on your Sundays they close back at 1 a.m. So I think they close every day at 1 a.m. We're going to switch that. I think every day they close at 1 a.m. except for Fridays and Saturdays, and I think it turned into like Club Rey del Taco. It's all your different, any taco related item on the Mexican menu, Hispanic menu, they sell it. Fajitas, I mean, literally everything. It's so much stuff on the menu right now. It's like 8 pages. And normally when you go to like a Mexican restaurant or something like that, a taqueria, they only have like a 1 or 2. No, they got like 8-9 pages of, menus. So, I mean, menu items. So
my dad would leave.
A lot to choose from. He would leave.
My dad would deal
on the menu?
Too much. My dad be like, too much going on. He can't stand Cheesecake Factory for that, because they got a book. What? It's like 19 pages. He can't stand it. He's like, it's too much stuff. He gets stressed. That's so funny. First time I saw him do that, I didn't know that was something I learned about him. And he was looking at a menu. He's like, what's on this menu? I like, Dad, what do you mean what's on the menu? You're looking at it. It's like, it's just too much stuff. It's just too much stuff. Like, what is all this? Like, what do they make? I was like, Pop, all right, give me that.
That's funny.
That's funny. Put someone on.
Because every older person that I know is like that. So it ain't just him. You get 1 page. That's it. Food, drinks, kids.
I think he don't like. I think my dad, for him though, it's clutter in general. Like you growing up, like you know how people get the mail and they bring it in and put it on the table. Like if it's too much, what is all the stuff? It's the clutter to him is too much. I think in his mind he was like, he sees disorganization. Mess. And he's like, it needs to. He can't focus. I think. Yeah, throw it all. Throw it away.
Throw your whole paycheck in the garbage, messing with him. I can see it now.
Dad,
he's in the pink program and they measure your check. I can see Mr. Jack throwing it in the garbage.
Dad. Chill out. But yeah, shout out to Pops. Shout out to Pops.
All right, that's your local swig for the day. El Rey del Tacos. It is a taquero, so you can go and get your margaritas there too. And a Modelo. Oh yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
all right. Hey, we give you local swig for a reason. We give you local swig because wait a minute, Talk Tuesday. We give you local swig because local travel is all the rage, and we need you guys to go and check out something locally and get into it. And if you want to be featured here, holla at us, and we'll make sure you get featured into all our great people. Shout out to our great people that follow us. Let's get into it. We do our swigs in the beginning. Now it's time to do our top swigs. We got a little time. Let's get into it. What you got for me today, Steph?
All right, so some of your top swigs today, I told you about actress Jackie Harry from 227. She comes from Sister. She's coming out right now in her support of the reparations, specifically for ADOS. She is basically saying, hey, we are due for some reparations, and if you want to make things better, this is where you're going to have to start. She did a tweet, and posted a tweet yesterday, and it says, I'm advocating for reparations, and the window of opportunity may be right now today. At the height of the Black Lives Matter movements, we need a program that gets money into these black communities or the people of color. She's also explaining that on Vivica Fox's podcast as well. So if you know, like, about this whole reparations thing. Like, first of all, T.I. brought it to the focal front, but however, because of certain legal reasons and legal things that he wanted to do that were just beyond the public and what we could possibly do to damage that if he was to start that process, he had to fall back. But there are people like Jack K that are keeping this thing afloat, saying, hey, we're for the reparations, continue to fight for it, we're fighting for it on our end. Some people are fighting very quietly, like Beyonce and stuff. Like, some people are really fighting for reparations, and you know, they're saying we could possibly be getting closer to it. I'm not sure, but I mean, those are rumors. However, Jack Hayes, and this is not a rumor what I'm speaking about, a Jack Hayes and Officer Tip, but and T.I. But as far as the rumors go, there are rumors that other celebrities are on board with getting more money from reparations into the black communities. Next thing, of course, honey, Donald Trump, he's staying in our news right now. And I'm keeping you guys abreast with what's going on in the politics world, because I don't think our black community or our audience are up to date with politics and what's going on around us. I don't want to be so consumed into the entertainment industry that we actually forget about what's going on around us, the bigger picture. So Donald Trump has come out and says our youth will be taught to love America, and he vows to restore patriotic education in schools to counter the narrative nation. And that basically the narrative nation that we are wicked and racist. So the patriotic education means white supremacy or white people or the white people's history, whatever you want to insert into patriotic education. So people are going crazy about this, because what you're telling us at this point is that, you know, we're going to lose a lot of the black history that was already in the schools, so that they could try to reiterate some of the things that the white people did to our ancestors or to black people during slavery and segregation and all of that. You're taking a little bit out of that and then adding some of the things that they actually did to help black people. And then with that, you're going to take away a lot of the majority of black history altogether. You remember a couple of years ago, they were already saying that they were going to replace black history with history. So I think now that they're doing the patriotic education, they're going to take away the black history altogether and just talk more about how white people wasn't as bad and as wicked as you may think. Let me explain. Everybody right now going crazy, child. People tweeting all over the place right now.
So
one of these
patriotic education, is that what you say? That's what it's called? Is it patriotic education?
Yeah.
So our school system is already designed to create minions or pieces to work in the machine that's called America. And so adding patriotic education, it definitely sounds like we're about to whitewash this information as, like, dump a whole bucket of white on it. I have a whole visual, a whole bucket of just. And I think people don't understand when you say that we're not anti. It's not me being anti anything. But hearing that, like you say, it's scary. Yeah, hearing that. Of course, again, your boy be speaking. This is coming from Trump, right? This coming from Trump. Yeah, well, yeah. He always. The other thing about him is you take what he say with a grain of salt, because he always speaking of stuff he can't do. It's just him talking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to, you know, he's trying to cater to his base and be like, this is what he's thinking about. It's stuff that he can't do. He ain't got nothing to do with it. Don't know how a bill and laws passed and all that. He be riffing half the time. It's the equivalent
thing about this one is Jason,
of a nagging.
He actually signed an executive order. He's already signed an executive order to establish a national commission to promote patriotic education. Now, granted, legally, he cannot whitewash it like we're seeing because that would be beyond him. But what he can do is when he signed that executive order, it overrides it because now it's like, all right, this is what you tell him. Regardless of what's in that, yeah, you could teach him that, but this is what you tell him. So it's like, it's just overriding it. Basically, it's like, all right, you get a chapter from the old stuff, and then you get all of this new book. It's probably sponsored by FEMA. I don't know. just my guess. But I got to tell you now, these people are going crazy about that. Last story, I know y'all don't want to hear, but you got to hear it anyway because I'd be dying if I do, I'd be dying if I don't. So it has been a circulating issue right now about this Cardi B and Offset situation. And Offset came out and said that he was embarrassed Offset came out and said that Cardi B was an embarrassment to him after she dropped that album WAP, and he said he wanted her to tone down those lyrics. And that is another reason why he's saying that the relationship is now over. After the video of her basically trying to calm the situation so they wouldn't get as much static from the public, and he wouldn't be ridiculed. She'd say, hey, we just outgrown each other, yada 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 yada. She's just very like, I'm not crying, I just don't want to be cheated on again, and blah 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 blah. We've argued and we're not coming to any common ground. Like, she basically had this whole like adult moment in front of the world where we couldn't see her face, but we can hear her words. And for him to come out a day later like, hold on, let me tell y'all something. Cardi was an embarrassment to me. Okay? When she dropped that song, I told her that song was too raunchy and the lyrics were completely out of line, and that's the reason that we're arguing. That is the reason that we're going through what we're going through. And people are just like, oh, so men can't have feelings now? Men can't, I'm just like, okay, knock it off. Because to me, honestly, unless it comes from his account, I don't believe it. I personally don't believe it. This is going to be an ongoing thing. This is going to be a thing for quite some time because of the boundaries with genders and the double standards and the need for men to feel like, all right, we got to hype him up, y'all, because they always say the women is this and the women is that, and men don't get enough of this and men don't get enough of that. I mean, you even got Wendy Williams being a peeping Tom and nobody bats an eye. So you can bet your bottom dollar that they're gonna go in on this, and it's gonna be bad. I think this is gonna get really bad.
It is I don't really want to talk about that. I was like that because it's almost a longer discussion. That's a longer discussion. You kind of leading into something here. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it because I was gonna go a different. I was gonna go a different direction today, but I'm gonna go with it. Is it okay? All right, it's time to sit around the table, stir the coffee pot, grab our coffee mugs, and have a little coffee talk. So, as she's talking about this Cardi B and Offset situation, I don't tend to wanna. This ain't really a gossip or trash show, so I don't really get into that kind of stuff. But this is not gossip or trash. This is a human issue we're talking about here. Is it okay? So he said that the song WAP was too much, was trash, or was the lyrics were too raunchy. He was probably trying to save face, probably for him. But let's go with say he really feels this way, right? Let's go with that he really feels this way. My answer to something like that is like, bro, you kind of knew what you got. Like, you signed up for that. You signed up for, like, former stripper. I get Offset off. She said that in her lyrics, and now you kind of signed up for this. So you really can't say nothing. it's not a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like coming out of her. If it was another artist, if Queen Latifah came out with that song, I'd be like, oh, you know, clutch your pearls. But that's like, I don't expect nothing more, nothing less out of Cardi B. So is it okay? Is it okay to like downplay what he's saying and kind of be like, you got what you got. You decided to go down that road, and now you can't be shot with. It's kind of like you got a pet tiger and then it bites you or it kill you. You get mauled by a tiger. Like it was a tiger. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like why are you surprised? I can't believe you're biting me. Like, it's a tiger. That's what tigers do. But I think guys, and let me tighten up what I'm saying. Because I think guys do that. Well, people do that in general. I ain't gonna say just guys. People do that in general with people like, man, old boy is a liar and a sneak, right? Your friend, liar, sneaker, whatever. And then you shock when they do it to you. Same thing with, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with a chick. You get you a chick that's, you decide that the jump off is now your girlfriend. Or let's flip it, the jump off is now your boyfriend. Ladies. And then jump offs jump. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it ain't really you can't be surprised. You like that about that person, that they are who they are and they are like they are. But you can't take those, in my opinion, you can never really take you can't take traits away from people. Like, I want this piece of them, but I don't want that piece. You know what I'm saying? All of it connects, if I'm saying what I'm saying. And I think with people, all of it connects. And that's in the good and the bad. Like I say this, I say all the time, my mom, I talk about my mama all the time. My mama has one speed, and it's, or one level, one type of communication. And she fusses. But her fusses, you have to decipher what they are. So is this a mad fuss, a worried fuss, disappointed fuss? You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out which one it is. And be like, oh, she's just scared. So be like, all right, and then you can respond. You can respond to it. But you be like, man, I don't like that you fuss. But you know what? The thing that makes her, that's the same thing that makes her go and you come in, hey baby, you hungry, and whip up a meal, is that concern that's in her is the same thing that makes her do what she does on that fussing side. So you can't take it away. You can't like this and not like that. So I say that about this Offset and Cardi B situation is that you like that she nasty. You like that you come home and she busted wide open. Now you mad because she put in a rap? Say he was telling the truth. You mad that she put in a rap? Why do people do that stuff? Why do people act like they try to take a piece of you? Why man, let me give you another example. Guys be like, I like she feisty, right? I like she got a little spunk.
Snap at him.
It's cool until that spunk come back at you. It's cool. It's cool until she will punch you in the face. Like, you gotta think about that when you think about people. She tough, she feisty. No, I don't want to feisty.
No.
No. I used to say that back like a long time ago. I used to be like, yeah, she got a little spunk. Until it's flipped and it's on you. So you gotta see ahead of that. Be like, nah, I don't like this. Yeah, you too spunky. You got the dip. I ain't gonna go nowhere with you. We ain't going to the next level. Cause all that spunk in you. But I say that to ladies, y'all always talk about, man, he be jealous, you know what I mean? He don't like when guys look at me and stuff. So, you know, it's cool. It ain't cool because that's crazy. He gonna be crazy later. It's cool when it's like, oh, you feel like he protected you until now it's overbearing. And he be like, who you talking to? That's the next level of that.
Right.
You got to pay attention to the signs, and I don't know if I'm saying what I'm saying, but
I hear what you're saying. Because what I'm getting right now is you're asking, is it okay for Offset to be embarrassed with Cardi B's lyrics in the song WAP? However, didn't he know what he signed up for? And at the same time, I thought he liked her nasty. That's what you're asking. So
yes.
Okay.
So is it okay to say you signed up for that? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The main question
yes.
is it okay to say you signed up for that? To anybody about anything, is it okay to say? Because if people like, you can't say that. He just beat me up. You can't. I'm like, man, you gotta sign up for that. Is it okay to say that? It sounds messed up, but is it okay to say you signed up for that?
Right.
That's my question to all of y'all.
I think it's definitely okay to say he signed up for that. And I got my reasons why. Because one thing about it, you knew what you was getting into before you got into the situation. We all do. You don't get to pick and choose after you get into the relationship whether or not how they choose to display that. Because contrary to popular belief, hold on, his lyrics ain't no better. We can start right there. Let's start right at the beginning. Who are you to judge her on her lyrics? And what about your lyrics says that you want a woman that goes to church, graduated school, and don't go clubbing or any of that? You don't even talk like you have ever even met that kind of woman. You done already embarrassed that part of your life. You done took that part clean off the table, because to me, I've never heard you speak about anything other than some entertainment mess or some rap mess, or, you know what I'm saying, some superficial kind of, I've never heard you have a conversation outside of being superficial. And according to your lyrics, that is the type of female that you like. You like them nasty. You want them to do this and you want them to do that, and, smoking and partying and drinking and having a good time. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Because I'm not saying anything wrong with it right now. I'm just saying that's also the type of woman that you discuss in your lyrics. Because the type of woman that you discuss in your lyrics is the only type of woman that's going to let you get away with half of the stuff that you done before. Now we move on to your growth, and because I don't want to make it sound like men can't evolve and men can't grow and to want to do other things, and hoping that he could have changed her, because I'm switching the narrative here. Him feeling like he could have changed her and made her clean up her act and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. She was an entertainer when y'all got together. And she was talking about gangs and
stripper,
being the blood and money and sex and stripping and fighting and cussing and she was talking about all that and how much WAP she had then and what her WAP was doing then, and if it was you and Kegel bells or not. She was talking about all of that then.
Yes.
Now,
with the Kegels.
you wanted to groom her career at that point. Yeah,
Woo,
you wanted to groom
Kegels.
the career. You was rolling it up like a hamburger so you can pat it out later. You were Offset, you and everybody else, because there's only one Cardi. It's a gazillion Offsets, but it's one Cardi B. Now, with that, this is what I'm saying. This is where I'm going with it. It was okay then, but then when she started making money for it, and now she's required to do it to continue to make money for it, she's comfortable in who she are to be able to still do the things that she does, even with having a child. Now you got something to say about it? After all that you've done and after all that you put her through, you want her to change into what exactly? More of a fool, a beautiful fool, or you want her to conform to who you want her to be?
Take that off.
I'm confused.
No, because I think this is a big mistake that guys make all the time. It's not just in entertainment, not just their situation. I think guys make this mistake more so than women. Guys, and it blows my mind. I don't understand it. But guys, and this is off the topic a little bit, but not really. When they meet a woman, like I meet you out, Steph, you got on some little shorts, you having a good time, you whatever, you singing, you having a good time, right?
Right.
Popping it, whatever. We meet, I holler, we go to the next level. You my girl now. Now I want to tell you your shorts are too short, or you can't wear that, it's too much cleavage. I don't understand that, but guys. Somebody gotta explain that to me one day. I don't understand. This is the type you are obviously attracted to this, and now that you have her, you don't want her to do it. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Be like, hey, I need you to put on a blanket now. I'm like, why? I want you to be just as fine as you was, because every time I see you, I want to feel the same way I felt when I saw you cross the room. Every time. So if I got you like that, that's where I want you to be. Don't you go put on no coat now. I need the deep V. I need to see them jubblets jumping. I need to see that booty sticking out a little bit. I want all that, because that's what I brought in. You like to show a little skin, a little leg? Yeah, high split. Give me the high split. I want it. I want all that. I don't understand why dudes do that. And it's that goes why I say it's off subject, because it's dudes do it, but why it's on subject is because this is a prime example of now you want to change somebody. Guys need to stop doing that, is what I'm saying. Dudes, if you're listening to us right now, stop doing it. Because also, what I said in the edge, you got to find what make you feel good. She like that. That will make her feel good. She got to go find what she like, right? So now when she leave the house, she's splitting her clothes a little bit because you ain't around now. She going, let me raise the split a little bit. Let me push these things up a little bit. Now you're not around, because she gonna go find what make her happy, huh? It sound like high school days, right? Like, mom don't want you to do that. Now you get out the house and you be like,
tied up in front, put on my earrings.
Yeah, man. Listen. Guys have to stop doing that. Like, I don't understand. Y'all are suckers. This is what I think. I'm look y'all in y'all face. All you men that are doing that are suckers. You a sucker. You got low self-esteem, and you need to go to a therapist, sit on the couch, and get yourself together. That's how I feel. You a sucker. Low self-esteem suckers, and because you can't stand, you picked a type of woman. They go get you old nasty looking woman that or old prudish bump on the log type woman that is all covered up and stay in the house and got 8 cats. Go get her then, because that's what you want. I do.
See, this is my thing with that. I do understand evolving, and I understand that wholeheartedly, and I think that's one of the things that Cardi was talking about. So if this is in fact true, then it should go along with the growth. So I'm still trying to figure out if he is embarrassed. Yes, he has a right to be embarrassed, because he's a human. And I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how I got this ring and all of that. Should she be embarrassed for the things that you've done or the things that you said? So are we tit for tat here? Now, evolving would be, I say what I want to say to the public, and we're not affected at home. You say what you want to say to the public, and we're not affected at home.
This is how we get our money. And if you was a squad, exactly. If you was a squad, that's what you said. Listen, this is how we eat. Listen, all that's over there. When I come home, I'm a mama. But when I go out here, I'm busting wide open. So listen, deal with that, because that's how we got here. With this money, is how we got here. Is me talking reckless. Let me go do my reckless. I'm coming back to the crib. Like, if you a squad, that's what y'all conversation was.
But see, that's a level of security that men don't have. Men are very insecure when the shoe is on the other foot. If in fact,
when I say that, I just said that. Suckers.
Yeah, the insecure. Yes. Oh, you said suckers. Okay.
Insecure suckers.
That means insecure, right? Okay. Insecure.
No, I said it was insecure slash suckers. Yeah. It's a sucker.
Okay, got
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
So yeah, I will follow that next time. So we're on the same page.
What time? It's time to get to some of these. Let me get to some of these comments.
Oh, I got 3 of them.
Okay. And again, this way we're taking this. We're using them as a basis, but we're saying in general, just people. You can't take pieces of people, and then you like some of it, but you don't like the rest of it. So.
Right.
I'm telling you, that thing that you like is what make them do that thing that you don't like. So you got to take the good with the bad. That's where that comment comes. Take the good with the quote unquote bad. It's not really bad, but take it. That song was mild compared to what she has always put on Twitter. She's consistent, so he has no grounds to stand. No grounds to stand on. He knew the job was dangerous when he took it. And Terrell said, yes, but once the dynamic of the relationship changes, so should the people involved. We are supposed to evolve as people, but it's just music, entertainment. I agree. Yeah, it is just music. It's just entertainment. So, again, I think he's just trying to save face. That's similar to when Kanye was talking about how Kim was dressing too sexy. Bruh, you met her like that. Dead, yeah. Bruh, you met her on a leaked sex tape. She had a leaked sex tape. Well, it's nothing more. Like, and I
don't think that was.
She been busting it. Huh? She been busting it. No, I'm saying,
Kanye ain't said nothing about Kim.
Kanye said in a song. God, my chick famous from a sex tape. He said that in a rap.
Terrible.
He know what it is. So now to be like, you dressing too sexy. Kim been naked on social media before there was Instagram and all that.
That's how we been naked.
Been naked. Been boobies.
I even know what it looked like.
And booty toots. She been that, bruh. And that look, now you became booty toot. Like, that's what you like, booty toot. Booty toot. Booty toot all you want, baby. I like a booty toot. Y'all go ahead. Continue with the booty toots.
All right, so I have some comments, and mine are from fellas, but go ahead.
I got one fella said, what if it ain't just rap and she living what she talking about? What do you mean, though? You signed up for the job. She
don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. If sex is the only thing that she really does in that relationship, and she actually is living by what she's saying in the rap, that is embarrassing to him. That's what I would be embarrassed about. Whoever said that, I'm with him. I would be embarrassed too.
You embarrassed because she told your business that she don't cook, she don't clean, she just bust it wide open?
Yeah.
Pay for it, dog. That's what you signed up for. She ain't just start not cooking. Like when you start dating a woman, she ain't just start not cooking. She just don't stop. Like that's what she do. If that's what she do, that's what she do. She been like that. When you got her, jump. When you got her, if she ain't never said you hungry, baby, and whipped up something, why you thought you was gonna change because you married her or put a baby in her? They ain't gonna. This who she is. And I ain't just talking about them. I'm talking about anybody. If you get you a woman, you want a woman that's gonna cook and like do things that you maybe have seen your mother or something do. If she don't just do that naturally, you ain't have to ask her. She ain't about to start, dog. I'm telling you right now. Mm-hmm. Stop. She ain't about to start. Same thing with dude. If a dude came to your house and didn't say, hey, I see that grass need cutting, or don't be taking out the trash. Why you think you about to marry him? He about to be a trash taking out grass cutting.
Because as a
clean
human,
the gutters.
realistically,
dude, he ain't gonna be that.
We feel like we can change people. Men feel like they can change a woman, and women feel like they can change men. Because with the men, you feel like you can buy a woman, and with women, we feel like we can whop a man to death. But anyway, all right, so let me get to some of these conversations.
Buy a woman.
So this is from a man. He says, if the gossip is true on the sites, yes, it's okay for him to be embarrassed. He's a freaking human. If the arrangement was to change something or evolve or grow, then /she/he goes against that agreement, then yes, that would be the
what agreement?
Assuming. Hold on, I'm assuming like the agreement of this is me, and that's you, and this is us, and this is it. That's the agreement. It says, yes, I'm sure she's been past embarrassed of him and his behavior or his lyrics or etc. A while ago, the cheating, etc. Maybe. Are we as people saying human beings can have an emotional feeling, sadness, love, pleasure, embarrassment? He's like, people are just weird at this point. All right, so that's his that's his level of the open discussion, and that's how he feels. The next one say, why is this a topic with all the stuff that's going on in the world? I think he missed the earlier part of the show when we actually talk about why we even care. All right.
Yeah, we not, because this is not about them. We just using them as a platform. But we talking about man to woman relations and mentality. That's it. It ain't them. Carry on.
All right, so back to the insecurity. She says, he is not embarrassed, honey. That ninja feeling is feeling just insecure. It don't feel good when your old lady is getting all the attention. You know you be getting the attention that you be getting as an artist, especially when you're a new artist. He know that she is getting all kind of offers left and right, and that is the reason that he's feeling a type of way. And I say that to be true. Let's see, and one more. Nope. He knew what type of artist she was when he married her. Cardi B's lyrics have been pretty consistent.
Exactly.
So
it ain't got worse.
Everybody's on the same page.
It ain't got worse. Gangsta Beach Music 2, the cover, she drinking a 40 while a dude in between her legs. That's the cover of Gangsta Beach 2. That's the mixtape before the album, before they got married. Like you said, she been consistent. You signed up for it, but that's just her. And I'm just using it again to y'all that think that this ain't a trash show, and we don't really talk about gossip. We gave y'all the news, we give y'all these motivational, so we are a very well-rounded show.
Balanced.
But we use this very balanced. But we're using that to getting to the real issue of people in general. This is what this discussion about, is really that people go way out their way trying to change, like you said, try to change people. But the question was today, it is okay to say that's what you signed up for. And I think it is okay across the board. And I ain't saying I have compassion for somebody that's in a messed up situation, but you gotta, at some point, it's okay to be like, I told you so. It's okay for you to be like, hey man, that's what you signed up for. Or if you got a person that worked in, this is something that happens, I see this in Atlanta a lot, is that people work in the entertainment industry or in nightlife industry, and they got to be in the club, they got to be out a lot, or they out late. You get with somebody and they mad that you out late. Like, you sign up for this. I might come in at 6 a.m. You sign up for this. It is what it is. If you don't want to, dip. Because ain't no telling when I might come in the house. Ain't no telling when I might leave the house. Yeah. If that's, and I'm saying if you're in that industry, in the entertainment industry, or I might do a gig and then go somewhere else after that. It's like, it is what it is. It kind of just life. You know what I'm saying? You know what you signed up for. And a lot of times, it's okay to say you know what you signed up. And that probably happens to you, Steph, I bet.
Yeah, it does. So I'm going to add to that in saying know what you signed up for, because there comes a level of confidence with knowing what you signed up for. Because can a man change to be in a relationship? That is entirely possible. Yes, a man can change to be in a relationship that he wants to be in. He can do the improvements and make sure that the involvement is as often as necessary. And that's vice versa with a woman. A woman would change as well too. But you also have to realize when you are confident in who you are, no matter what that person does, what they bring and what you bring, you should be able to understand the level that y'all on. I think confident people need to be with confident people, because if you're confident and then you're insecure, it's just not going to work. Y'all going to continue to clash, and then that is how the divorce rate is high. That's why we got a lot of baby mamas. That's why we got a lot of single family homes. That's why we're in the predicament that we're in now. Somebody along the way got insecure, and then the next person was just always confident, and they didn't come into the relationship to become less secure in who they are, just to appeal to your ego. They love you. They would love to improve things to get better between the two. You need to come up, not them come down. So that is my take with this whole situation, is because, like you said, as a Jason coming into a relationship, you don't know when you leaving and when you coming and going. You can compromise on that just a bit for the other person. Not as a single woman going into a relationship now, you asking me to do all of the wife to do. Child, please, I'm not doing it. It's just not happening.
A total 180.
We can't. That's not happening, and I know that it's the same thing for a man. Like, you got to be a dummy. It's just not. No, I'm not doing it, and you shouldn't expect nobody to do that. If your confidence level isn't up to par, or your communication skills, and this is not feasible for you, again, we talked about this in Morning Motivation Starter Pack. Energy. You got to know what is for you and what's not for you, and if the relationship don't serve you,
you got to do something else. I mean, Terrence said when you get married, do you change yourself to fit your life partner? You got to find some type of compromise within a marriage. Yes and no.
Common ground. I hate compromise. Let's say common ground.
Yeah. Yes and no. Because I think to say you change yourself. I think there is a transformation as you do evolve or mature through life. Yes, that's that. But to say I'm gonna be something different, if you're doing that, you're gonna lose because you are who you are. You like what you like. That is what it is. That part when you be like I'm gonna be a whole new person. And I be like, but that's not who they got. That's not who they fell in love with. Or walked into love. I don't believe fall in love. And I'm not in love with this changed person. Who is this? You are a whole new. It's just like chemistry. It's a whole new compound. Yeah, it was sodium at one time, but you added these other things. It ain't sodium no more. It's something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. That's why things have ingredients. That's why you can. Same thing, baking a cake. You can go in there and bake a cake and don't put no eggs in it. Guess what you about to get? It's gonna be something else. Might be cake-like, but it's gonna be something else, you know. And so, I don't think you people need to. I think people look at this thing and they see this thing the wrong way. I think you do evolve. We use those. That's a good word. Evolve and maturing. That's gonna happen with or without a person. You're gonna change and evolve. You're gonna like different things, taste buds change, all that stuff happens. But to be like, I'm gonna be this other thing, like I don't want you to be that other thing. You talked about having confidence. If you got a woman that is a social butterfly, that is, because that's the type of person I like. I like a person that's can go in a room and light it up, or can go in a room and can talk to anybody. I like a person like that because you're gonna be around me. You're gonna have to be like that. Because for one, we might go somewhere that you're gonna have to go about your business. And I got a big family. You come in the room, you have to be able to navigate that room. Because if you can't, you're gonna have to dip. Because they're gonna be like, she got a terrible personality. She got to go. Because everybody in my family got a personality. They be like, she got a terrible personality. She got to dip. So. You got to have those things. And I'm not gonna all of a sudden be like, don't be talking. Why you talking to all them men? I'm not gonna be like that because I need you to be able to. You got some discernment. You know where he can go as far as it can go. He gonna holler and all that. I want him to try to holler. Hey, holler. Yay. If you ain't hollering, if dudes ain't hollering at you, I got the wrong thing anyway. So I want him to do all that. Tell him you fine. Try to buy you a drink. Please do all that. She know where to stop it. She be like, that's what's up. Thank you. They'll take the drink and everything, but we ain't going no further. She know what to do. I'm cool with that. So I'm
glad you okay with us taking that sip and dip versus
man,
like
please
we take a sip.
Take that drink.
We took. Thank you.
Please take that drink because that's something else. I ain't got to put no more money in your pocket. You went out and you bought all that money back. Thank you. Right. You ain't buy and I ain't buy. Thank you. Please buy. Them drinks be high as heck. I don't know. We were somewhere the other day. It was like my boy ordered 3 drinks. It was like $60. I was like, God, that I don't drink. But, like, Shawty, you went out, and so if your girl or whatever went out, she had to spend $60, $80 on drinks. If she didn't have to do it that night, and she came back with about $30, thank you. We good. You bought 1 drink. Hey, thank you. So anyway, again, we get into something totally different. But again, I think for Coffee Talk, we're just saying it's okay to be like you know what you signed up for, and I think that's more about yourself than it is about the other person. Know what you signed up for, meaning can you handle what you're signing up for? If you can't handle it, you need to tell yourself, no matter how good it tastes, no matter how good it feels, if you know that you can't handle it, you got to do something else. Bottom line, you got to do something else. And that's in anything. I'm saying that's with anything.
Level of person that you
a job, people, whatever. You know, anything. You know what you sign up for. You know what you sign up for. Like Shamian said, you know the job was dangerous when you signed up, when you took it. Police officer, you know the job was dangerous when you took it. Don't be talking about I'm scared for my life. You knew it was dangerous when you took it. So bottom line, it is what it is. You know what you signed up for. It's okay to say that, man. We got to get ready to get out of here. Today is National Registration Day, Voter Registration Day. Go ahead and do that. It's Business Women's Day. I wanted to say that. It's Business Women's Day. And shout out to all my people who love elephants because it's National Elephant Appreciation Day. So that's shout out to all the people out there that have a love for elephants. And I don't know whose birthday is. It don't even matter. It is Tuesday.
My friend Brandy's birthday today.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday to Brandy. Brandy, man, I did see that. I saw that pop on Facebook. Shout out to Brandy. Happy birthday, Brandy.
We're going to
enjoy.
Mike T. Today Mike T birthday too. I knew it was Tuesday.
Have some taco Tuesday today if you like. Again, Minds of Mischief. Listen, Minds of Mischief. If you enjoy any of the crazy things I might say individually, and imagine if I brought 3 of my homeboys and we said it together. Oh my God. Go look up Minds of Mischief. It's on Podchaser, Castbox, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. It's already on your phone. We already did the work for you. It's on your phone. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify. This stuff is already on iHeart. It's on your phone already. Just go to Minds of Mischief and listen to it. Enjoy it, man. Follow Steph on Instagram, My Red Blush. On Twitter, My Red Blush, Jason804 and everything. Follow Morning Coffee Swig. Please hit us up. We gotta go. Today, do it big.
Enjoy the taste of life.
Take a drink, take a sip, take a swig, and we out.